Oh my God, we're live. Hello. Welcome to the first ever YouTube live version of Drive to Survive Live. I'm Matt, and unfortunately, like Lewis Hamilton, Michelle is not here today, so we have some sub-drivers. Michelle does not have COVID-19 like Lewis Hamilton. She's busy with something. She'll pop on later. She'll supposedly pop on later, but we have here today her father and Formula One expert,
not an
Bob
expert
Bennett.
not an expert by any means. I know enough to make me dangerous.
That's exactly all you need to be an expert. And also here we have longtime Drive to Survive Live correspondent Jesse Roth.
Hey Matt, it's great to be here.
It's great to have you, Jesse. Any hot racing gossip you want to start off with?
Well, this is the first time I'm actually watching the race. Now I only kind of just, watch you and Michelle. And, when you do turn into the screen, I'll pay attention. But otherwise, I'm really excited for this new experience.
Now, you're actually watching the race today?
Yes, I've got it here on my phone, right? I think, and
yeah.
Oh my God, that guy's hot.
He's the gas. That's Pierre Gasly.
Really
Pierre Gasly's a hunk, Jesse. Most of these guys are great looking, except for one. Michelle and I were talking about this last week. Oh, there's my dad in the back. There's my dad. Dad.
So it's not a full moon today, I guess.
Not a full moon over Bahrain today. My dad said maybe half a moon. We'll see.
Half a moon. Last week was the full moon in Bahrain.
It truly was.
Yeah, but we need Michelle. Michelle has her Bahrain coffee cup. Where is that?
Oh, that's right. She does. Do you guys have one?
I don't. I've got Lebanon, Oman, Abu Dhabi. For that next week, I'll have the Abu Dhabi.
Perfect.
With my camel.
Ooh, nice.
Hold on, I'll get my camel.
Abu Dhabi. What are you talking about?
Jesse, next week the race is...
to be like, wait, what did you just say?
Next week the race is in Abu Dhabi. Right? Yeah.
And where are we now?
We're in Bahrain.
What country is that?
Bahrain.
It's the country of Bahrain.
What continent?
It's basically Asia.
Okay.
It's by
some people.
It's by
some
the
people
Persian
still
Gulf.
call it the Middle East, but it's part of Asia.
Got it.
Oh yeah, so last week the race was also on the same track, but this track has been modified. It's a less than 60-second lap track now, right?
That's correct. Bottas had the best time at 53 seconds. So it should be interesting. It's like a mile and change shorter than the track last week. They basically
it doesn't look like there's a lot of.
There's not. It
doesn't look like there's a lot of. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look like there's a lot of possible chances for overtaking. I guess we would see what would happen though.
I have a feeling there's going to be a few shunts today. So.
Ooh. Well, one of the biggest stories.
Only because they seem to be stacking up on each other because the track is so short.
Oh, that would make sense. Well, hey, that might make things interesting. Well, Jesse, what are you eating?
Mom.
Chips.
Hell yeah.
Time.
I gotta figure out how to share this. Can you guys still see me? Quick question.
I can still see you.
What about now?
I can't see you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm actively promoting this on Facebook.
As cool as names. Ooh, oranges. That's great.
Oh yeah. How are your guys' days so far?
Good. It's nice and sunny here in Brooklyn.
Oh, it's sunny today?
It's sunny, but it's cold. But it's
Ah.
sunny.
Very windy here in Jersey.
Mm.
Ooh. Where in Jersey are you guys?
We're in north central Jersey.
Mm.
So we're in the
Oh yeah,
This interview's been on forever.
I like their helmets.
what?
Some of them have cool looking helmets.
Yeah, they need them for the racing.
I think I saw a Pink Panther situation.
There was Racing Point is the pink team, yes, but unfortunately, Racing Point also has one of the villains of Formula One, Lance Stroll.
Mm.
Well, no matter when your father owns the team, you're always considered like a brat or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's tough to get away from that stigma.
That's a good point, and it's a stigma Lance Stroll has had seemingly throughout his Formula One career so far.
But I mean, if you actually look at his times and stuff, he's actually decent. I've seen a lot worse for father-son teams.
Yeah, I mean he's not a bad driver. I don't think he's had the best of luck in the last several races, but we'll see how he does today. He's starting on the grid at P10. So the starting grid is Bottas at P1, George Russell at P2. So Jesse, Lewis Hamilton has COVID-19, so he's not racing this weekend. So instead, George Russell from the Williams team will be driving in the Mercedes car. And he almost got pole during qualifying. He was 0.02 seconds behind Bottas, the other Mercedes driver.
Right.
And so this will be an interesting challenge to see how he does starting in the race without anyone in front of him.
Right. I know a lot of people still say, anybody could jump in that car and make it work, but there's a tremendous amount of skill that's involved in those cars. And I mean, the fact that he jumped in that car and I wouldn't even say he squeezed into that car because of the difference between him and Lewis's stature is unbelievable. I mean,
how much bigger is George?
Several inches taller. He's even bigger than Bottas. So there's a big difference there. And those seats are molded to their bodies. They sit in a mold, and that seat is formed around them. So there's a big.
Jesse, what you just had some reaction there.
We're showing all of the racers, and some of them are really good looking, and that's why.
What does she watch?
That's what we've been telling you.
We race as one, and they all look good.
Jesse, you're watching off the Formula One TV, right?
Yes, the app.
Yes, cool. I'm using my parents' ESPN2, which is just showing the Sky Sports version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bob, how are you guys watching the race?
I'm trying to get my. I have Hulu, so it's a couple seconds behind, and it's giving me a hard time going to the live channel for some reason. Yeah, so give me a second.
Well, I'll try not to spoil anything.
No, you don't have to. Don't worry about that because I'll see it 3 seconds later anyway. But
I remember we had the same issue last week with Michelle, and when Grosjean crashed, I reacted and I was like, Michelle, wow, stone cold. And then she told me she's on a 3-second delay, and then when it happened, she was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Right now it's just
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, right now you're not missing much. It's just they're doing the formation lap.
Oh, yep, I got it now. I'm somewhat live now. So
nice.
I was still on a recording of Grosjean's interview with Martin Brundle. So,
well, I saw a little bit of that before the race.
It's totally amazing the fact that he's there talking.
it's crazy he was able to get out of that.
And even the fact when you look at it, he 53 G's smacking into the wall and your body being able to take that type of force is just phenomenal. And it shows not only the halo's protection of preventing his head from being basically smashed. Just the fact there's the Hans device, which basically goes on their shoulders and puts connections on the back of their helmet to prevent their head from going forward and basically breaking your brainstem off of the bottom of your brain. So that is because that's something that was developed. There were several incidents with people just smashing walls and stuff, just in every single type of racing known to man currently. But it just prevents the head from doing that. Now, granted, your brain still moves inside the skull, so you have a chance of getting a concussion. But but keeping your brainstem intact is the biggest thing. So
yeah, I mean, I guess thank God, just the amount of changes that happens in Formula One, even over the course of like not that many years, it's just interesting to see it evolve. Jesse, do you have any specific thoughts on the race before? Any drivers maybe look more hot than others?
No. I haven't time to compare them. I'm just, I'm kind of overwhelmed by all of the brands, all of the ads in here, and like, Ray-Ban,
Tag Heuer, all of them. Well, the race is just started. I don't know if the race has started for you guys.
Yeah, they're in the box.
Oh my God! Did someone get hit? Oh my God! Look, which racing? I saw a race. No, I saw a Racing Point. Who is that? That was Verstappen. A bunch of stuff just happened.
What happened? I just see them getting ready in their cars.
Yeah,
oh my God. Whoa.
Oh, there we go. It looks like a Haas guy in the back.
Oh, no.
There's the Racing Point going around.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Georgie Russell in the lead, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Sponsored by
Max is in the wall.
And so is Leclerc.
Oh, my God.
Holy crap.
See, I'm telling. Oh, my gosh.
Well, that was wild.
Let's see who comes out swinging.
Yeah. Wait, was that Leclerc or was that Vettel?
That's Leclerc.
Oh, yeah, Leclerc.
Voila.
Man, they're going to duke it out.
He's one of the best drivers on the grid. Leclerc.
Verstappen was not happy getting out of that car. What?
Well, this is a big deal because
Perez is going to the pit lane already. So he was the Racing Point that got caught up in that. Wow, that was a. Okay, they're showing replays on my end.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened.
Verstappen. See, this is a big deal for Verstappen because he is only 12 points behind Bottas in the championship for second place. And that's a big deal with him going out. So if Bottas scores well in this race, he'll grow that distance, and then it'll come down to Abu Dhabi for second place, possibly.
Wow.
Yes, Carlos Sainz is really good looking too.
Oh yeah, Carlos is a hunk.
He stood out.
Yeah, practice on your Spanish, and you'll be good.
I can bring Duolingo actually this whole.
Oh, here we go. Here's the replay. Well, we're a couple seconds behind you, but you can see Perez in there coming up on Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're way behind in here. So
Perez, I think got.
There he goes.
Yeah.
He got punted.
Why are these guys going the wall?
Oh shoot! That was amazing.
To.
Verstappen was unable to stop, even though he had the room. It's like he went into the gravel, and that was it.
Yeah. Verstappen couldn't stop his car, and he went straight into the wall.
Gosh.
Wow. So Perez is the one who tried to overtake someone and then just rammed into Leclerc.
He came across onto Leclerc.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. This is the good shot. Oh, wow, he pulled away.
Oh, you went right in. Oh, no.
Verstappen basically went into the area that there's probably so many marbles and dust there he couldn't stop. Watch him. I've been watching the replay here, and he went into the gravel. That was it for him.
Wow.
So that's Perez? Right.
Yeah, that's Perez.
And
Yeah,
he's
that was
still.
Perez just went to the pit lane though, so he's
Man.
still going to be
I'm sure
drafted.
So he probably flat spotted his tires for sure.
Look at it bouncing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a shame.
Yeah.
His car isn't up. No, his wheel is torn.
Yeah, Leclerc's shot. His suspension's gone. Left front.
What a mess.
Oh my gosh. It's horrible.
So right now it looks like the standings are George Russell in first, Bottas in second, Carlos in third, Daniel Ricciardo in fourth, Kvyat in fifth, Stroll in sixth, Gasly,
look,
the handsome
they're
Frenchman,
talking to each
Jesse,
other.
P7.
Yeah.
Esteban Ocon's at P8, Vettel's at P9, and Lando's at P10.
There's 87 laps.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's a shorter track.
Yeah.
Oh.
The race length is based on 2 hours tops because they do not load fuel into the cars. So whatever amount of fuel they can hold in the car, that's why it's limited to 2 hours. So somebody sits back with their calculator and says, okay, you get so many miles to the gallon. We put 40 gallons. Here you go. So.
Jesse, did you ever in school use those graphic calculators?
Oh yeah, TI-4.
Those Texas ones, and then you can try to get games on them.
Sure. I had cooler things to do in high school, but I remember.
Hold on, what do you? Wow, cooler things to do. What were
cooler
you
things
than
learning?
Yeah, I had to do theater.
Oh damn! Okay, that's pretty cool. Honestly, I was like too busy trying to figure out what.
Was there a racing game on that calculator?
I think there was. There was a racing game and there was like a Galaga game. Anyway, I was a big time dork, and oh yeah, you would have hated me.
No, we would have been.
You would have kicked my ass.
Here's the restart.
Oh my gosh, something hit a wall.
I just got a text from my brother watching the stream. He's saying Bob is killing this. So shout out to Bob.
Nothing about me interesting.
I'll be texting him like, what about Jesse?
Yeah. I'd like some constructive feedback.
I think you've been doing great personally. You both have. You're both killing this.
I'm the voice of the people who have no idea what this is.
You're the audience.
Yeah.
You're the audience's point of view.
Yeah, I care about how good looking they are, what brands.
If you do look up the drivers, though, I would like your opinion on a ranking of who's hot or who's not. Oh, my brother just texted, Jesse is also killing it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. I'm pretty sure he's the only one watching.
How do other people watch this?
Oh, this is on YouTube. If you could copy the URL link up top and send it to people if they want to watch. I've been posting this on other social media sites. So, hold on, my camera might go dark for a second. How do I find the race? ESPN 2?
Get me my phone and I'll forward the link.
Check Hulu. Sorry about this. Okay, we're back. All right, so it looks like the safety car lap is, on my end, it's about to end.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a little wacky start.
Okay. Well, the safety car is going to be coming in here, so that'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Oh, he didn't. Let's see. Oh, that's a different turn.
All right, and it looks like I think we're back in business now. It looks like. Okay, here we go.
Remember,
Russell,
I'm a little delayed, so.
Ooh, yes, of course.
And I don't know where I am.
In more ways than one, not just on Hulu. So.
I'm just curious how much money Rolex had to put up for all of this advertising.
So much money.
Drive to Survive.
Have you watched the Drive to Survive series?
No,
I
didn't
have.
do that.
If you watch that, you'll get a good idea of how much these people put up. So they put up it's millions, tens of millions, some of them.
Oh yeah,
And
it's a crazy amount.
And Rolex says that every race, when you watch the lights to start the race,
Mm-hmm.
they basically that's their every race. So and they're always on the front straight, so they pay the big bucks
Wow.
for that to get their name plastered all over.
Rolex.
I mean, I would guess one way you could say like how NASCAR, there's always a lot of sponsorships and advertising. Formula One
Right.
is similar in that way. Although I guess it's with Aston Martin's team next year, it's no longer going to be the Aston Martin Red Bulls, I'm assuming.
Right, because Stroll's going to take that name since he bought that team. So.
Oh yeah. Was there another incident? Oh, they're looking at it. Sorry, never mind.
It's hard to believe they've done 7 laps already because that shows you how small the circuit is.
Yeah, it feels like it's been like 10 seconds in there already.
Yeah. If you look at the bottom of the screen, it's got the track with where the drivers are to each other.
Whoa, who's coming around? Who's that? Ricardo?
I love hearing Michelle's mom just off to the side being like, wait a minute, who's that? It's great.
See, one thing, NASCAR has a lot of sponsors, but what they do is they also put like a competitive clause in the contract. So like a couple of years ago, Sprint was the was their headline sponsor. It was a Sprint NASCAR series or whatever.
Mm.
And so you couldn't so if you had a car and AT&T wanted to sponsor you, you couldn't do it because it was a competitor, which makes no sense to me because these people are dying for sponsors. They need money coming in, and then you put a competitive clause and you cut them out. So
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's okay.
my apologies. I keep going in and out. This is the first time we're using StreamYard for this, and I'm liking this more so far, honestly, because we can have multiple people on at once. But I'm also doing this on my phone, and it's giving me some weird messages. But it's been working, I think. You guys have been able to hear me at least? Well,
Once in a while, it's a little choppy, but
that could just be That's probably just the internet.
I'm choppy or not, but yeah.
No, I think you guys have been okay. Sometimes I feel like I hear some choppiness, but that could just be, the service we're using.
I gotta get more chips.
Go for it. Okay, let me get back here. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Where's Bob?
Where is Bob?
Oh my God! What more drama on Formula One Sunday?
Oh my gosh! And I mean, I'm gonna reply. I'm gonna have to log off at 1 p.m. because
okay.
Dog and stuff.
Oh, all right. Well, Jesse, if you're gonna log off, no problem doing that. But I got to hear some racing goss in the meantime.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna get more chips. I'm gonna look up what these guys look like. I'm here till 1. All of the fans can stop freaking out. And
everyone, calm down. Jesse will be back, and I'm currently trying to get Bob back on the broadcast.
Got it. So I'll be back.
Cool. In the meantime, so the race is back at it. We're on lap 11. I missed some things, but really, really crazy start. The sparks are flying today. Not surprising since this is a low downforce track. There is a good amount of sand on the course as well, but Sergio Perez is all the way back up to 11th. Damn. Is he gonna get any penalties? Okay, because that could affect whatever standing he goes on. In the meantime, I'm trying to get Bob back on the broadcast. Not sure what happened. Maybe it could have been something on my end, his end. Who knows? Jesse will be back. She's still technically. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And Bob back now.
There you go. Yeah,
Hey.
I'm sorry. I think I went down and to look at the chat. There were five comments down in the chat section. So when I hit that, it took me back to something else.
Oh, interesting.
There we go. Everybody's back.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I think Jesse. We were just having a conversation about Jesse is probably gonna have to log off around 1 o'clock. So we were just talking about that.
She's probably going to get on a plane to go see the drivers. And
wow.
I'm sorry, all sports are too long. I have the capacity to watch anything for maybe an hour, and then after that, it's like, what are we doing here? You know. I respect that sports take a long time for someone to win.
How do you feel about the Olympics then? Because there's several events that are like quick things you can tune in and out.
Exactly. So what I love about the Olympics, and this was, I think, the last Winter Olympics that I really got more into it, is that on NBC.com, I guess, you can like switch in between the different sports, which is perfect for someone probably with ADHD like me, where it's like you watch ping pong for like a minute, and then you're like, oh, let's go over somewhere else. And you switch back and forth.
the cool thing about ADHD is when you finally do see things, they're clear. Because they're in HD.
Crystal clear.
Yes, they're in HD. So
I'll tell you what, how about some, you know what I'd like? I'd like some 4K HD. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's when I have an even less attention span, but oh my God, everything looks amazing.
Well, I think it's going to get worse as the years go by between all the distractions with the different screens and everything else.
Yeah.
That we're able to look at.
Yeah, we're going downhill pretty fast. But speaking of
downhill, very fast.
Going very fast. What a clear segue that was. Back at the race, so George Russell currently has the fastest lap on the track, and I'm just trying to get my bearings here.
What I'm concerned about is when he starts catching back markers, because the track is so small, he's going to be catching back markers pretty quick and starting to get into traffic. So,
yeah, we'll have to see what happens when he runs into that stuff. But for now, he's leading. He's not doing a bad job. Yeah. So right now it's P1 George Russell, P2 Valtteri Bottas, P3 Carlos Sainz Jr., P4 Daniel Ricciardo, P5 Daniel Kvyat, Russian sleeper agent, P6 Lance Stroll, P7 Pierre Gasly, P8 Esteban Ocon, P9 Lando Norris, and Alex Albon is at P10. But I mean, in my opinion, I think Albon is gone at the end of the year. I think he's got to be.
It's still debatable. I mean, it's very strange because yesterday he had a miscommunication or whatever that kind of put him in the back of the starting grid. But he really, he's come up a few spots from where he started, I believe. But,
and how many times did he podium this year? Twice?
Drake's right now.
What's that? I'm sorry.
How many times did he podiumed this year? Twice? Albon. How many times he podiumed? He podiumed once at Mugello. I think
he did last week. He was on
He
the
podiumed
podium.
last week, right?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes he's been able to get on the good end of some races, but he also hasn't. I don't know. I don't think he's been consistently performing as far as what Red Bull would want them to be.
I'll tell you though, it's amazing because Verstappen is a very aggressive driver.
Oh yeah.
So to compete with him is rather tough, I think, sometimes, because he definitely puts that car on the edge every time he goes out. I mean,
oh yeah, absolutely.
But I have to admit, watching the replay right before he crashed, he did back off. You could see where he was braking to let those two cars on each side of him go, so he would be clear. But somebody gathered him up. He just hit crap. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, ironic that this happens when he's not aggressively driving.
Yeah, he's a very aggressive driver. I mean, he puts that thing in places where some people wouldn't even want to go. So he's kind of scary sometimes, but he knows how to control his car.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of this. It's like driving, but also knowing the car, being able to manage the car while you're doing it. You got to do a lot of things at once.
Yeah, these guys are amazing because they're adjusting brake biases, adjusting suspension travel, everything. It's just amazing what they're doing on that wheel when they're going. I don't know how they can do it because it's just flying by so quickly. So
yeah. So it looks like right now Russell has a 2-point. On my broadcast, it's showing that he's got a 2.1 second lead over Bottas, who Bottas now has the fastest lap time, and Bottas is he 8 seconds more than? Oh, Dad, is he 8 seconds more than Carlos?
Yeah, he's got 8
Bottas.
seconds. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 8 seconds. 8.1, 8.2, something like that.
Oh, is that all from? Or wait, are these the leader intervals, or are these the?
Yeah, these are all from the leader.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so Carlos is 8.7 seconds from the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
So there's a 6-second difference between Bottas and Sainz.
Well, what we got here, it looks like Perez, Albon, and Norris. Oof. Oh, never mind.
Whoa.
I'm glad to see Perez didn't get knocked out. So that was good. He was able to come in, probably change tires, and back out again. Yeah,
we'll see what happens when they look at that accident after the race. See if that affects him.
Yeah.
Dang, look at him go. Which is what I say on every broadcast.
Now look at him go.
Jesse, anything about the? So this is the first Formula One race you've officially watched, but you have watched our stream, so you have seen some footage of Formula One. What are your thoughts so far, besides how long this is taking?
It doesn't look as exciting as in the movies. That's a lot. I'm thinking about Frankie Muniz and Miracle in Lane 2, and
oh my God, I was talking about that movie the other day.
Disney Channel, the DCOM.
Yeah, DCOM.
That one was called Just in Time. There's Miracle in Lane 2. There's Just in Time.
Which one was Just in Time?
I think that it's with what's her name from Seventh Heaven. There's another one with girls.
Oh, is that the one about Danica Patrick?
I don't know who that is.
She was a racer, then she went to NASCAR, but we all know her as the GoDaddy lady.
Yeah, she's interesting, Danica. She really is. She's I was at Daytona. And,
oh really?
Yeah, and I was watching one of the support races. And there's a different type of audience, of course, at each, depending on what type of races. Like NASCAR is a different type and stuff. Mm-hmm. But when Danica was going around, this guy, every time she passed us, he would stand up and go, "Go, Sweet Cheeks! Go, Sweet Cheeks!"
Wow.
Albon just passed her.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I wish someone called me Sweet Cheeks. But I know that's never going to happen. Their loss, anyway.
Exactly.
Speaking of loss,
Oh, Norris is in the pit.
Verstappen and Leclerc out already. Just the
Oh,
fact
here
that
comes
that whole
McLaren.
thing. Oh, wait, what happened to Lando?
Somebody just came into the pits. Was that?
I think he's going in for a tire change. It's too pit.
Yeah.
Did Norris have a pit change? Is that him?
Yeah. Whoop, whoop,
Oh.
whoop.
Yes. And Perez went back around Albon again.
Oh, yeah, because now Perez is at 9.
Yeah.
All right, they're showing a replay on my end of him overtaking Albon.
Bottas is inching up on Russell.
Oh, George, let's see how he responds.
Good sector for Bottas.
Yeah, Bottas is like 1.7 seconds behind him, or 1.8.
Yeah.
Oh, they're showing the current standings for the Constructors' Championship. Well, the midfield battle. Racing Point looks to be 22 points behind McLaren, and Renault is 26 points behind McLaren in 5th.
Yeah, last week was a big jump for McLaren with with 4th and 5th with Norris and Sainz in there.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Now everyone.
Yep. Go ahead.
No, in the Constructors' Championship, there's cash prizes for each placement, right?
Yes.
Money.
Yes, there is. For sure. Yeah, I don't know what, I mean, it's easy enough to look up the structure as to.
Yeah. I guess I should have just looked
But
that up. I can look it up later, but
yeah.
I think it's probably like, maybe, I don't know if it's 1 through 10, like how it is like when you get points in a race, but yeah, pretty much, Jesse, people put a bunch of money into these cars every year, and the more money you can get to put in the cars, the better. Although they're, oh my God.
What I was like, I'm deathly afraid of camels.
Oh no, Jesse, your greatest fear.
I've ridden a camel twice, actually, so.
You have?
Yeah, in Israel. I ain't afraid of no camel.
Did you just Jamie Kennedy X us?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I am not afraid of any ghost. Thank you very much.
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
Who am I going to call? Nobody, because I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Okay.
Anyway, Jesse, any other thoughts on the race besides it's not how it looks in the movies?
Well, in general, this seems like, the kind of sport, or, where it's like, it's exciting right when it starts, and then it's boring for a long time, and then it's exciting at the end.
Yeah, and then we just kind of, a lot of it is just kind of waiting and seeing when stuff happens.
Yeah, and like when it gets towards the end of the race, this camel is. But I just realized on the app, like, there's other things I can click on and more info I can get. So.
Right, you can. I'm used to watching that on the TV, just casting the TV, so I never do any of that stuff. But I forgot that the actual app, you can like click on information.
Look at all this data.
There's Tol Russell.
Oh my God, what are you gonna do with all that data?
He's using more curb. That's why he's getting so fast.
And then
catching
you can
up.
see the cameras of each of the drivers. Like, I just clicked on Gasly, and I'm like, what he's seeing.
Cool.
You're seeing his point of view.
Yeah.
And well, you're watching. You're on F1. You said.
Yeah, on the app.
On F1 TV on the app. That's really cool. I never tried using that.
So I wonder if I could deduce, which of these drivers I would want to marry based on, how I feel in their car.
I think the combination of the POV shots and the data, you can figure out which one is a match for you.
Absolutely.
Well, Sainz, like we said before, Sainz is good looking. Plus, he's going to Ferrari next year, so that's
true.
Good.
Jesse, if you hook up with Sainz,
right there,
you get the Ferrari connection.
What did Albon just say? We're faster, but we're just not raceable. What does that mean?
He said that now?
Yeah.
I I was talking on the thing. I missed
I
it.
know, but do you understand what that means?
He's
What did
just,
Alvin
Faster,
say?
but we're just not raceable.
it's in other words, probably it's just
What?
not cutting the corners and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
right.
I think he means like a car was like barely managing or manageable.
Oh, okay.
So wait, hold on. Did the two other people retire from this race?
Who's that?
Oh no, sorry. The graphic on the broadcast I was watching was only showing the top 15, and I thought, did more people get when I wasn't looking get retired?
Yeah.
But no one else. It's just still
Just for-
shockingly, Verstappen and Leclerc are the only ones that are out as of now. I remember leading up to this week, Checo or Sergio Perez was saying that he wasn't feeling confident about the car's performance for this week's race. He expected problems later into the race. But I mean, right now at the beginning it wasn't a great start to begin with, considering he had to immediately go in.
Some time.
Ooh. Oh, Kvyat is now, or Kvyat. I don't know. I never pronounce his name correctly.
Kvyat.
Is it Kvyat?
Kvyat. Yeah.
I always want to say. I always hear some people say Kvyat, and so I just want to say that.
Yeah, the Brits always say it a little differently. Yes, they sure do.
I think because of Formula One, and I'll also pronounce Renault as Renault.
Yeah.
I think ultimately I would want to
Yes.
date one of the pit crew guys because
Whoa.
he's integral. He's so important, and so he must be very smart and technical. But he's not really putting his life on the line with racing.
I guess that's true. What about, would you date a team principal? Jesse, I could see you when you're a little older, you're like married to a team principal. Someone who's managing, that's the person that's managing both teams.
Oh,
Matteo Bonato.
I think you said like a principal for teenagers, like at a high school.
Yeah, I could see you married to a teen principal, a teenager who is a principal.
Yeah, a high school principal. I could see that.
All right. No, but you know.
They make money.
I think in general,
I'm gunning for superintendent, but that's just me.
No, since I'm kind of like, star
But so
person,
you're a pit crew person, it sounds like now.
I just don't know if I could be with also another star, like who's like a racer who's very famous. Like I want to be the more famous one, but I would want him to be adjacent to fame.
You would want him to do what?
Be adjacent to.
And if you get a pit crew person and you have problems, they can help you fix stuff. That's their job.
Yeah, handy.
I don't know. I could still see you with one of these drivers. I'm not going to lie.
True. I like Ricardo, right?
Oh yeah, Ricardo. Everyone. He's the bad boy.
He's got a good sense of humor.
And that's important.
And he's Australian, which is good in my book.
Aussies.
All right, so who do we? Speaking of Ricardo, he just pitted. And he's exiting now, but he's getting down there. Oof. So right now,
really cool. I like when they all work on the car really quick. I think it looks really cool.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of fun. They work hard to get those like tire changes
because everybody's
down as fast as possible. So yeah, we got a little bit of a bunch of change-ups because a good amount of people pitted. Whoa.
Coming out.
They also those cars get in the pit lane so fast. Look at them go.
Fastest lap.
The opening, the title sequence for the Netflix show Drive to Survive is a camera shot of a car doing a pit change really fast, which I think is actual footage from the race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the exciting stuff. I feel like.
This is good development. I like this about you, Jesse. You're more into the pit crew. They work hard, and you don't get to meet all of them.
Or you could, I don't know how big you are into physical training, but and psychology coach for these drivers, you could be like Angela is with Lewis.
Oh yeah, isn't she also his dietitian and a bunch of things.
She does it all.
Not this weekend. Well, actually, she's probably in contact with him. I don't know. Maybe checking up on him.
She's handing him tissues and cough medicine. So
someone's got it.
He's probably crying.
He's crying.
All right, so Russell and Bottas, both Mercedes, still in 1 and 2. Lance Stroll, Canadian villain, is in P3.
Canadian villain.
Esteban Ocon in P4. And this is mostly due to a lot of pit changes. Sergio's now back up to P5. Albon at P6. Carlos Sainz at P7. Daniel, whatever, Kvyat, whatever, Kriat, whatever you want to say, P8. Australian bad boy Daniel Ricciardo, P9, and fellow Fall Guys player Pierre Gasly at P10. Fall Guys is a very goofy video game that's very fun to play. That I think Michelle said she was too frustrated by it and wasn't her thing, which is more than fair because it is definitely that type of game. Pierre Gasly actually said winning a game of Fall Guys is harder than winning a Formula One race.
Really?
That's cute.
Oh yeah,
adorable.
he said that. And you know what? I'm not going to take his word for it until, the one weekend I'm filling in for someone at Formula One. I'm going to have to lose so much weight to get one of those cars. Oh, that's the life. Jesse, have you looked at any more people's point of views on the app yet?
No, I got bored. It all looks the same. I can't, see their face.
That's fair. The point of view isn't really. It's true. You don't see their faces. You just kind of see their point of view of where they are in the race.
Yeah.
But this is we're at lap 34 already. Normally there's like 50 something laps, right? Like 57 or give or take.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, but like you said, it's like for
last week I think it was 57.
Yeah.
Yep.
But again, shorter track, so more laps.
Mm.
This is probably about as close as Formula One comes to an oval track.
Like NASCAR. That's
almost.
true.
Because if you look, this just scoots around the whole outside of the track from last week.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly true. Because normally there's like
the Abu Dhabi race is going to be good next week.
Ooh, what's the track like there?
It's really neat. It goes under hotels and stuff like that. It's in a marina, and a lot of the people sit on these yachts that are worth a lot more than I'll ever be in my entire lifetime. But
I don't believe that for a second.
It's not as crazy as Monaco, but the yachts that are in the marina are unreal.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm intrigued to see that because from my point of view reference, 2 races that always seem like the most fun to me, just from a visual standpoint, is obviously Monaco, Monte Carlo,
right.
And the Singapore race I think looks really cool. They do it at night.
When I was in Monaco, I realized how ugly and poor I really was.
Oh my God.
It was unreal because when I walked through the town, it was like Ferrari dealerships, Lamborghini, Rolls Royce. There were no Chevrolet dealerships or Peugeot or Renault.
Did you see James Bond escaping a casino?
I went into the Monte Carlo casino, but he wasn't there at the time. So,
damn,
it was pretty cool.
He's a drunk. He's probably at the bar.
I actually stayed at the hotel that the famous turn is. It comes in. It's the famous.
Really?
Well, yeah. And I stayed in the room. I didn't realize it at the time till I looked out the window. I was in that room. That picture. There's a picture that was actually painted of people in that thing. It was pretty cool.
Really? Wait, that's incredible.
It was totally by accident. We were there at a time. I went there for believe it or not, like a trade show, and
Oh wow,
and I just happened to be in that room. I forget, the room was ridiculous even for that time of year.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Jesse, Monte Carlo is like the big party for Formula One race weekend. All the boats are there. There's
Hell yeah.
fashion shows. There's so many. All the celebs go there. I remember in the first season of the Netflix race when they show footage from Monte Carlo. There's a shot of Kris Jenner just like you see the track and then you just see Kris Jenner's face. It's beautiful footage, but I laughed so hard. But that's the type of race it is. All the celebs go. Will Smith was at the Singapore race. So people go to that one. Some people go to that one too. Plus, they got that cool image of that big freighter building overlooking the track.
Matthew McConaughey was at the Austin.
Yeah, hopefully next year this corona will be gone and you can actually go up to Canada and see the race up there, or you can even go to Austin, Texas, and see the race there as well. So
that would honestly be fun. I'd like to go to one of those Formula One weekends.
Yeah, that's probably a little more, I'll say, affordable or within the range, since it's in the U.S.,
Then,
close to the U.S.
I don't know. I think Monte Carlo seems cheap.
No, yeah, you'll probably have to stay in Nice and drive in the day of the race. So
do a little driving to see some driving. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Races could you have seen?
Yeah, actually, this year, Eileen was saying if you would have went to Italy this year, you could have saw a ton of the races, right? There must have been 4.
How many races do they have there?
No.
Like 4 or something?
I think there was at least 4, yeah. So.
Oh, dang. Jesse, we saw Violet very briefly. Can you explain who Violet is?
I have a friend from high school, actually, who lives very close to me. And we ran into each other a couple weeks ago. And she went upstate for a few days. And I'm watching the dog.
Hell yeah. Wait, what kind of dog is Violet? Is she a beagle?
She's a beagle.
Ooh, very cute.
It looks like
Does she want to? Is she
hot
camera
tire.
shy, or could we see a little bit of her?
Still on the soft.
Come here! I don't know.
Don't you also have a cat?
I'm fostering a cat.
Some guys are just, I think Mags.
So I'm gonna go check on the cat, get a few more things. I'm kind of two-timing these animals.
You're two-timing these animals.
With partiality to the dog because dog needs more attention.
That's fair. Yeah, that is true. Cats are pretty solitary. But yeah, let's meet Violet. Oh, hello. And she's got a sweater. Oh.
She's ready to drive.
She's
good to go in the car.
I don't like to be amongst a dog for a little bit.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
I need it.
Yes.
Because I'm alone and I can't get a race car driver now. It's not our time.
Oh my goodness. How old is Violet?
I don't know, actually. Never ask the lady's age.
Oh, that's true. Check her rings.
Cut her right open.
You cut her right open. Check the rings. I'm kidding. Violet, no, nobody heard Violet.
I don't know why everybody was so aggressive and ruthless in the beginning. From the staff, they're just talking about.
Eileen was saying they were talking to Verstappen, and he was not understanding why people were so aggressive and ruthless in the beginning of the race.
He was just trying to survive.
Interesting.
Because he was driving to survive.
Yeah.
He was. He literally was. Maybe that's for the TV show. Whenever that third season comes out, I'll say this: it's going to be because I know they've been filming on that season. This year's going to be a pretty crazy season, I would say.
It'll definitely be nuts.
Yeah.
What's going to be interesting is how they always try to get up close and in the team's face, and they travel with the teams because of the social distancing. It'll be interesting on how they actually did that.
I'm going to predict a lot of shots from across the street of people zooming in.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing too is, since everybody was kind of in a bubble, so you get tested. It may not be so bad, but you'll see a lot of probably.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect the crew the camera crews were either it was a combination of them getting tested and probably reduced the number of them all at once.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
I'm sure. But like the way I see it, I feel like the Netflix show has kind of done a lot for Formula One viewership in the United States. And it feels like something that I think Formula One would want to keep going or keep having.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I mean, like, hey, this whole reason this show even exists is because of the Netflix show. So I also know several people who recommended the show to me, and they had never watched Formula One before they watched the Netflix show. And because of that Netflix show, they just started getting into actual Formula One, watching all like the highlights, the news, the races.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how the exact numbers are exactly, but it seems like a benefit. Even though you do get to see a lot of drama, but that's
Yeah.
Netflix. TNT
I
thinks
think
they know drama. Netflix just does drama.
I think the big thing is like one of the things I think Michelle appreciates it a little bit more. I'll say is because we did I brought her to do the go-karting.
Yeah.
And the 6-hour endurance racing where you drive for 20 minutes, you jump out, the next guy drives in and drives for 20 minutes and so on. And you have to have so many drivers. It's like a Le Mans style thing. But what's interesting is you really get a feel for, like, these people talk about cutting the apexes and going in hard and the way you brake and you go around and all that stuff. You get a feel for this and you can really appreciate what these guys are going through. Even this is just like go-karts on super steroids, because I mean the G forces that these guys do with their heads leaning to the sides and everything. And really, these guys are in here, they really don't have, the only view they really have is like in front of them. They look in their mirrors
Right.
and it's very limited because they can only turn their head a certain amount,
Yeah.
So
that's kind of a very
look at this.
For me, it comes up as very intimidating to do something like that. Not being able to see, and granted, my neck isn't the best to begin with, but but like if I'm not able to like.
Ocon just went around.
Thank God for rear view cameras. Oh, sorry, what happened?
Ocon just went around your friend Stroll.
He's cute.
Hey, he is not my friend, okay? Sometimes we hang out, and that's
Who's
it.
cute, Stroll?
Ocon.
Oh yeah, Ocon's cutie.
It's weird because when I first saw him being interviewed, I thought he was actually Hispanic, but he's actually French.
Yeah, I mean his story was pretty interesting. I thought how he came from nothing and then
Esteban. Yeah, because I thought Esteban was more of a Spanish name as opposed to, because it would have been like Stefan if you were French or
I mean, there's several. I'm learning the true like spectrum as far as European names. I feel like I didn't.
Right.
I mean, I guess Romain Grosjean. I didn't immediately think he was French, even though the last name is French. I didn't know who the hell Kvyat could have been. I assumed Max Verstappen was German and not Dutch.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Box.
Oh, box.
George is coming in. Box.
Looks like he just left now, and we'll see if he can. We'll see what happens. I don't know if you think he's going to be able to catch back up to Bottas.
Yep. Bottas will be next.
He'll have to box, yeah.
Yep. And then Ocon had the fastest lap, so that's interesting.
Oh, very interesting. Let's see if he can capitalize off of it.
Yeah.
What is? Oh, Russell's saying something.
So it's
something
interesting
about the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about the power.
Something about the power.
I think Donald Trump's saying that too, but
nice.
Something. I lost my power. I don't know what it is. It's something sputtering. But
he's definitely complaining. He's just gonna complain about something. Oh, hold on. Let me see here. I'll be right back.
Oh. It's interesting to see how Renault has really stepped up these last couple of races too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's actually great. I like it because it really, typically Formula One has been known for like, first lap, the first two guys on the front row, they're gone, and that's pretty much it. And but it's nice to see the mixing up and the passing. I mean, that's what it's all about. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they definitely needed.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, they're trying to compete for like third place. They need to step it up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's a big deal now, right, between Racing Point, Renault, and McLaren for who's going to take third in constructors. So it's going to be interesting, and actually, kind of Ferrari's a little bit behind them because of especially today with the bad luck of Leclerc being knocked out on the first, not even half a lap. So,
yeah, that's I mean, that just goes. So that seems like to be. Yeah. That's been Ferrari's year, basically. Not great.
Yeah, it's really interesting how Ferrari just went backwards. When you looked at them last year and how they were actually like winning races, and now it's like, what did you do that it took that big of a step backward? It's almost like go back to last year.
For real.
I just so.
I mean, they just been having problems since like preseason testing and everything. I don't know what they exactly did that caused all this, but it hasn't been working out.
Yep. No, it's true. But look at Sainz in third place. He's like really, he's been making a great, like the last couple races, just phenomenal the way he's always been a good driver, but
he's been, I think it's been a combination of like consistent driving on his part and, capitalizing when stuff like this happens. Like happened at the beginning of this race.
I didn't know. Here's Bottas coming in for his pit now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So this will give the lead back to George.
If George wins today's race, what do you think that happens? What that does for him for his future prospects?
I mean, it's.
I'm his future prospect.
Hey-o!
George is 22 years old.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very mature when you look at the amount of money he has. So
he's mature in money, okay. I'm sorry. For 22. I don't think so.
First time's for money, second time's for love. So you gotta,
Okay, that's true. Okay. I'll marry a rich.
Or maybe I got it in reverse. I don't remember anymore.
That sounds right.
So it's interesting that Mercedes is now on a hard tire. I guess they've been looking at the wear on the tires as they're going around. They were making a comment before on his right tire.
Mm.
When he was still on the mediums, I think.
Okay, I'm currently trying to do some. Not to interrupt, I apologize, but I'm trying to.
But you already are.
But I will anyway. I'm trying to find. I think I've been accidentally giving the wrong link to people. Well, no, this is Caboludo. This is a brand new service we're using, and I don't know exactly 100% how this works. Well, my brother was able to watch the link, though. Wait a minute, Brian found this. The view link. Michelle is asking me about the link.
Tell her she's too late.
Wait a minute. Okay, I have another idea.
Well, how many people are allowed to join?
We can up to 6 people are allowed to join,
Okay.
and I gave Michelle the host link and stuff.
I actually have to be going soon.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's right. It's past 1.
But I'm excited for next week in this hotel that we're exploring in Abu Dhabi.
We'll be in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, we'll be racing in Abu Dhabi. Jesse, please join us next week.
I would love to, and I will have done maybe more research. But I think it's good to have it done.
I think so. For the record, I don't think I used the wrong link because my brother was able to find this link when I posted it.
Yeah,
he's been able to watch. So I don't know. This is still a new service for me. I'm trying to figure out how it works.
This was very easy and very fun.
Well, Jesse, do you have any last minute thoughts about the race before we go?
Well, whoever wins can be my next betrothed, I guess. But good luck to all of them.
Yeah, props to all of them. So did you just say whoever wins, you're the prize?
Yeah. I
like that.
Whatever. It's part of the bit. I don't really I don't actually need a rich husband right now.
No.
Yeah.
Me neither. Not right. Not at the moment.
Yeah.
Jesse,
but
thank you.
It happens in Abu Dhabi.
It would be cool.
Good.
You should try to get hooked up with Leclerc.
Yeah.
Because he actually lives in Monaco.
Okay.
So
you get a great view of the ocean.
Oh, great view of a lot of things. Yeah.
Good luck, racers, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Jeffy. Good luck. Oh, and then there were 2. You and me, Bob.
Right.
As I try to navigate how the fuck StreamYard works. I apologize.
Where's Michelle?
I don't know. I emailed her the link. She hasn't joined. She did text me though. I'm gonna send her I'm gonna ask if she's still doing the pod.
Oh, yellow flag, sectors 2 and 3.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I don't know. Maybe a spin.
Latifi went off the road? Ooh. Oh, dang. Yeah, they're showing a replay on my end from Gasly's review.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of Hulu because this is killing me.
Is that how you guys usually watch Formula One?
Yeah, well, I pretty much got rid of my cable other than my internet, and I stream everything else. So, but I didn't think Hulu was that far behind in its broadcasts. When you click on something that says live, you would think that it would pretty much be live.
I mean, I would assume. So. Whoa! What happened? Do we have pit lane trouble? Ooh. Let me know if you guys were able to catch the pit lane drama.
I'm just watching Vettel come in. He can't get the front wheel off. Oh,
damn.
Oh. Yeah, I got it now. That was close. Okay, virtual safety car ended, which you probably saw 5 minutes ago.
Oh, hold on. I think, Bob, you're going to like this. I think Michelle is joining the broadcast.
Well, there she is.
To stream. Yeah.
Hi.
Chaka?
You just missed Jessie.
Wait, Jesse's gone now?
Yeah, she had to leave though.
Respect. Okay, so how do you watch this? I have people asking me for this link, Matt.
I've been using the URL link that we're on the up top, and I posted on Facebook, and 2 people at one point were able to click on it and watch the show. But like, I think
Because you said it's going to YouTube, right?
It does go to YouTube. So I think if you look at my name, it should show up.
Okay.
It's going to my account. I should make a separate account for this.
You're coming in broken up, Michelle.
I don't know what.
I can hear her.
Well, she was coming in broken up. I can hear you fine, but she was coming in broken up. But that's all right.
Michelle, try saying something.
Hey.
Sounds
there you go.
crystal to me.
Okay, I'm searching for you, Matt. What's the name of your channel?
If it's not Matt Rain Studios,
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Eileen.
I'm with my camel, Sandy.
Oh yeah, we got to meet Sandy earlier in the show.
Oh yeah, Sandy is a Christmas staple.
Yep. This she'll be with me, of course, when we're on the Abu Dhabi race.
Okay, can you guys?
So how's it going so far?
Quick question. Oh, how's the race going?
Yeah.
Well, when it started with a bunch of craziness because Sergio Perez crashed into Leclerc and Verstappen went off the track into a wall. Yeah, so they both got out immediately.
Okay, some La Dolce Vita vibes.
Yeah, and Latifi just got out not that long ago, it looks like. Right, Dad? Yep. My dad confirmed by saying, yep. Oh, okay, I think I found it. So, but the name of the channel this is on is my full name, Matthew Rainstein.
Oh, okay. No wonder I couldn't find anything.
My apologies. Well, I thought I had changed it to MR Studios at one point, but Google makes you like automatically log in with your like email to everything that Google owns. I don't know.
I can't. It's so annoying.
I mean, I don't think I have like any subscribers or anything because I normally don't post under that.
Wow, this isn't even coming up.
Not when you go on YouTube, it doesn't come up.
Because
I found it when I went on YouTube.
Okay, I got it. I see us. Gorgeous. Okay.
Oh, I see it too. Here, I'm gonna copy the link to it. Oh, it's actually eerie. I'm seeing the weird delay. But yeah, so that happened at the beginning of the race. George Russell has been staying on top. Yeah, at one point, Bottas. He had a pit. Bottas took the lead. And what?
No, I'm laughing at my mom from the back.
She's giving me play-by-play because I'm trying to listen.
Your mom has been like a scene stealer.
I bet. That comes as no surprise.
You've been doing a good job, Bob.
We're a family of scene stealers. Wait, so how many cars are still in the race at this point? 17.
17.
Who's leading, Lewis?
Russell's
first?
There's no Lewis.
Yeah. No, Lewis
yeah.
has COVID. But yeah, Russell's been leading for most of the race.
That's insane.
He
almost in qualifying. Yeah, in qualifying yesterday, he almost got pole. He was 0.02 seconds behind Bottas.
Wait, in a Mercedes car or in a Williams car?
Mercedes.
Oh, okay. He replaced him.
He squeezed into Lewis's seat.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Williams is on a Mercedes engine, right?
Williams is, yes.
So they just moved. So they just put it in there.
I'm pretty sure George Russell was.
He's in.
Isn't Russell from the Mercedes driving academy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they have like.
Because I know Toto Wolff has always been high on him.
Oh. There was a yellow.
Oh, what happened here? There's another yellow flag.
Here comes Jack Aiken.
You know,
half Scottish, half Korean.
Oh yes, the Williams reserve driver.
We got a wing on the track here.
Fitbit has been consistently Almost dead ass last.
I wish that Jesse was still here because I this week sent Jesse that picture on Instagram of George Russell's shirtless Instagram photo, and now he might be a champion.
He might. Oh, are they showing what happened to Latifi?
Wow, never.
Ooh.
Did you ever think that you would see George Russell on a podium?
I don't think George Russell thought he was going to be in the top 5 4 days ago.
Hear that? Whoa.
That's the other thing. Like, this was very last minute. He has to get used to a whole new car in a matter of days.
He's good. He's got the stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if he didn't do well in the Mercedes car, I feel like then prospect-wise it would have worked out for him in the future. Or he'd be oh my God, the time being. Friggin' pod falling out of my right ear.
How's Alvin doing? I like that I can't stream it right now, so I'm getting updates.
You can't watch the race at all right now?
It's like disrupting because the stream from my computer doesn't have enough power to both stream me and stream the race.
Oh no. Wait, I'm able to do that, and I've got the race is on the TV. If you want, Michelle, I can give you the login for F1 TV. If you want to put that on somewhere.
It's okay. How many laps do we have left?
Bottas had a 27. Oh my God! Sorry, Bottas had a 27-second pit stop. So it's lap 63 of 87.
Oh my God! This is Bottas in there.
Yeah, so we got 24 laps left, but it's a shorter. The track is shortened, so it's a shorter. The laps are shorter. Oh my God! We got to figure out how to get to. I'm going to take a little shout out. Oh wait, what happened?
What just happened?
Bottas had a real miscue in the pits with his left front wheel.
Ooh.
What happened? Did they mess up? Did they have the wrong tires pulled again? Because remember in Drive to Survive that happened in 2009. 2019. I thought we learned from this.
There was something with the front wheel, either overheating or something. The brake was like smoking like a bandit. The guy was having a problem with the wheel nut. What are you laughing at?
Smoking like a bandit. I just love that phrase.
Yeah.
My brother texted me early into the broadcast saying, Bob is killing it.
Yes!
But yeah, my dad brought up a good point. I think Sergio could win this race.
No. It's all about Georgie Boy.
You heard it first. It's all about Georgie Boy.
The George pit
big time
again.
for the George.
Yeah, I really like George Russell. He's really been held back by Williams. Period.
There we go.
Wait, why would
Georgie,
he get a penalty?
New set of tires, baby. Let's go.
Oh.
Wait, Dad, can you sit next to Mom?
Mom's in front of the TV. I can't.
Sorry, I got the people talking to me all at once. Sorry, Dad.
Mom says it's too noisy back here.
Mom.
Really briefly, I want to give a shout out to both Tavis and Jess who were commenting underneath this.
Texted me, Bob is killing it.
Yeah, agreed. We all agree.
Mom.
Hi, honey. I got your stuff for your rice last night.
Thank you.
Ooh. What? Yes.
Matt, you're so choppy.
I'm choppy?
Yeah.
What about when I move my head a lot? Is it still choppy?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on. I am doing this on the phone. Can you not hear me at all?
You're just choppy. Like, it's just delayed for me.
Oh, damn. You guys are fine on my end, though.
I think it might be your internet, Michelle.
Whatever. We're working.
No, Matt is coming in choppy. Matt, where are you?
Oh, no.
Are you in
Florida?
I'm in Florida.
Oh, that explains it. Okay.
Now she's
coming in.
Now she's choppy?
For me.
Maybe because I got the maybe because I'm just doing the broadcast thing, but people have been you all sound and look great on my end.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna start quitting
Of
some
course,
applications.
Maybe I should do the same.
Are you on your phone?
Oh, the freaking thing is on fire.
Yeah,
The
that
thing
could
is
also
on
be
fire.
it. Well, who's on fire?
They were showing a replay
Dad, what
of
happened?
Bottas and his brakes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Flame shooting out.
Yeah,
Not as big as
Yeah,
not as
are
big
you
as
taking
wild.
pictures again?
No, I'm texting.
Okay.
Michelle, how's your day been so far?
I don't want to.
My day's been really productive, actually.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
What'd you do this morning?
Okay, so I got up and I wore my new Under Armour Cold Gear jacket and I did a workout in the park.
Cool.
Then I
What was the temp this morning?
the temp was like around 30 degrees. Real feel had it below 30, I'll say it.
Wow.
But it was sunny. There's a really cute kid in the park playing. There's Sandy. And then I had a pod recording, which is why I couldn't be here.
No.
Well, no. Then before that, I was watching some reps, doing some pitches for a meeting I have later today. Then I had a pod recording. Now I'm here. I have a meeting after this, and I have 2 meetings after this.
2 meetings? Work meetings?
No, comedy meetings.
Oh, gosh.
Because I can't say no to anything.
Yeah, so yes, work meetings. It is work meetings.
Yeah, you're right.
In my book.
Because comedy is my job.
I knew that.
What happened to it? It was supposed to be fun during COVID, your comedy. Now it's getting stressful again.
You know me, Mom. I'm addicted to stress. I'm a little workaholic.
They want you.
I mean,
Everybody
it has been fun, but like something weird that happened during COVID was I was like, oh, I'm giving up comedy, and then people started asking me to do things. Now they want me.
Humble brag.
They just had to get on board.
Michelle, I know you love drama. That's why we're watching Formula friggin' 1.
I do. I love drama.
When they, you know what to say when they ask you to do something. Okane o mesete kudasai, which means show me the money in Japanese. So.
Oh, he vibes.
Wait, okay. Things are buffering on my end. Sorry, I can't hear.
My dad just said, "Show me the money in Japanese," so I could tell you didn't make anything, but you did something.
What is this incident we're missing?
Oh my God! Why did I do this on my phone?
I don't know. That's something I've been asking myself.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the private chat right now. I'm gonna figure out what's going on.
Okay, see you later.
Wait a minute. I hear people. Oh, I see you guys. You're back.
It's okay. We've been having some family time.
Tighten up the string.
Did y'all have to? Were you all just the pit lanes? Were you boxing?
Yeah, boxing.
Box.
I was talking to my brother the other day, and he went to see like a monster truck rally before COVID, and we couldn't stop picturing of like him destroying cars. But in the car, the guy's like, "Okay, box now, excellent work. We have 5 more buses to crush."
That's really funny.
This is just like Gravedigger, box now. Gravedigger, box now.
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger is
the only monster truck name that anyone knows.
He is the Undertaker of the monster trucks. Everyone remembers it.
That's true.
Okay, so now what's going on? We have another safety car lap, or it's ending.
It keeps saying an incident, but not sure.
It's not bad. That's why they're not showing it.
Matt, what you should be doing is sharing a screen to the StreamYard so people can see the race.
I'm afraid to do that because I'm afraid YouTube will take this down.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. That could also just be being paranoid because I've had friends broadcast live the YouTube stuff covering sports stuff, and they've gotten their streams taken down because of it. So I didn't know if the same thing was going to happen here. But also, Maybe it depends on how many people are watching.
It would be nice if Perez could win.
Let me see if I can show my. Let me see if
Mom,
I
why
can
are
show a
you
second full
obsessed with
screen.
Perez?
She just wants him to have a job
Yes,
at the end of the
you're
year.
right. I want him to have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Mom loves an underdog. That's why she wants Bottas to win for once, because Lewis always has all the shine.
I mean,
True.
at this rate, I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, we're going green. We're going green. Let's see what happens.
We're going green, everyone.
That's
Sustainability.
Sometimes
I want to make this clear. Formula One as a sport is not going green, but right now we're referring to the safety car ending.
I think they have an electric series too.
Yeah, but it's not this one.
It's definitely not this one.
I know, but you never know.
That's true. The sport has always adapted over the years, so maybe we could be seeing instead of like.
What happened? Russell's in fifth now?
Yeah, there was a lot of
that whole incident with the pits.
Yeah, there was a pit
I had Ocon's in second. I had a dream where I went on a date with Ocon last night.
How did it go?
It went really well.
I see you two getting along.
Yeah, it went really well. I was like, I gotta say, you're a bit of a dark horse. And he said, and we went to this Formula One event, and I was like, I'm uncomfortable. I was like, no one is wearing masks. No wonder Lewis got COVID. I was like, I gotta go, and he left the party with me.
That's a gentleman.
Yeah, he didn't even care. He was like, I don't really care that this is my job.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, he was really nice. It went really well.
Should go on a second date.
By the way, pretty bold of you to say you're a bit of a dark horse on the date.
What? I like to be direct. Ask anyone I've been on a date with. I like them. I don't want them to stress about how they're doing. I let them know.
Well, hey, I mean,
Russell over Bottas just now.
Oh my God!
Honesty is a virtue. Whoa.
He's got some balls because Bottas.
Russell just overtook Bottas now. Sergio's still first. Sorry, I'm also talking to my dad at the same time. My dad is still suspended by the FIA to show up on this broadcast of Formula One.
I was wondering why he wasn't piping in.
My dad just yelled, "I'm back next week." Oh, by the way,
Looking forward to it.
She's not watching this at. Michelle's mom has said, "Looking forward to it." We just both had a very good laugh.
Man, that was freaking unreal.
By the way, quick shout out. She's not watching this at all.
Oh.
Where is she? Outside? Today is my mom's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Mama.
Oh yeah, but she's like usual during this. She watches the race outside.
I understand that.
Wait, what happened now?
Come on, Georgie.
Georgie's in third. So right now we got P1, Sergio Perez. P2, Esteban Ocon.
Your boy Stroll. He's going after your boy Stroll right now.
Yeah, take him out.
Place.
Your dad's on the Hulu delay.
Stroll. Yeah, baby.
Thank you, Jess. Happy birthday to my mama.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
This looks like a dang go-kart track. This is so small.
It is very small.
Dad, we should do a Grand Prix here.
Who cares about him? He's all the way back there.
You know, I think one of the things I want to do post-COVID, I want to try one of these go-kart races. I'm intrigued. I think I'll do terribly at it, but I've got that need. I want to be fun. I want to be put I want to be put in a situation where I have to drive to survive.
That's what it feels like. I'll tell you right now.
And I also want to be able to not turn my neck. I want to be able to. Oh my God, that's just a zoom in shot of like a cardboard cutout of the top of George Russell's face, but just his eyes, so it was like this.
Come on, Georgie, on the DRS. You got him. Yeah.
This is chaos.
Yeah,
All right.
this is a legit race, folks.
He actually just
Now
passed
this
your
is
date.
pod racing.
He passed your
Now
date.
this is pod racing.
What happened, Dad? Sorry.
We like
Russell just passed your date from last night.
Okay, well,
Now he's in
Now
P2.
vying for my affection as usual.
He's searching for Checo.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
He's going after
That's
Perez.
Sergio Perez.
The lag on my Hulu stream is indescribable.
Well, you guys are also, your
Like 30
parents are
seconds
also
per
on a
frame. I have
lag.
no idea what's happening.
Turn your TV on. Go on to Hulu.
I can't put your Hulu account, which is the one that has which is the one that has live TV, on my Apple TV because it tells me wrong state.
Wrong state?
It tells me nice try.
Nice try. What do you think? They caught you?
Yeah, it says nice try, little baby girl trying to watch your parents' Hulu.
I would report that if I were you. That seems a little much from Hulu. That's crazy.
Okay, Hulu.
Okay. Wow, Hulu.
Right. So is Russell's in second now?
He's in second, and he just got the
He's
fastest
3
lap
seconds
time.
behind. 3.2 seconds.
You think he's going to beat
behind
Sergio?
Perez.
I want him to beat Perez because
He's
unlike my
gaining
mother,
now.
I'm more into Russell than I am Perez.
Yeah.
Sainz is in sixth. Go off.
Sainz actually has been pretty good this race. Although now, at one point,
to win.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just want him to have
He
a
gets a
job.
ride. He needs a ride next year.
He's going to get a ride.
He'll definitely get a job next year.
Who do you think's going to take him?
I don't know. I was convinced. Well, Bob, what's
Red
your
Bull.
opinion on that?
I think they need to get rid of Magnussen.
They
He's
did.
gone. He's gone next year.
Well, Haas is already getting.
Both him and Grosjean are gone next year. You got Schumacher and the other guy.
And that Russian gremlin man.
What was it? Mazzapaldi or no? What was it? What was that guy's name?
Mitska something.
Mavapin or something.
Mazapan?
No, literally, like I think that's his name.
I think it is. Yeah.
It's like something really similar to Marzipan.
I thought Sergio was going to go to Alfa Romeo. That's the consistent rumor I heard. That or Red Bull, supposedly. Well, depends what they want to do with Albon, who started the race. Bottom. Where did Albon start? 12.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's at.
But he brought up. He's in the top 10 now. He's in P8.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he should I feel like to be good enough for Christian Horner, he needs to be top 4.
He needs to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. He does need to for that maniac.
He got handed the podium last week.
True. Didn't he podium in the Mugello race?
Yeah.
When more accidents happened?
Yeah. He needs everyone else to do badly for him to do.
Well, at least he capitalizes on
element of
opportunities.
luck.
That's not a bad sign. I don't know. Oh boy, Georgie, look him go. Georgie might be able to do it. There's 10 laps left.
I can't believe Bottas isn't trying to pass.
He's trying. He's trying his darndest. He can't.
Ugh. Bottas is all the way back in 7th now.
He's behind Stroll. Look at this. But what?
Oh,
Sainz is passing him.
Oi! Oh, here we go. This is what you were talking about
Maybe it was his tire.
earlier, Bob, about
That thing was
when we
that
start
on
lapping the
fire.
other
It's
racers.
really
It's such a
affecting
short
them.
track.
Oh yes, there's something wrong with Bottas's car. He's letting everybody pass him.
Dad, are you on your phone or your computer?
I'm on my iPad.
Okay. Just trying to see why you can't get both you and Mom in the frame.
Because I'm sitting away from him.
Yes,
I don't like to be on the because you're always sneaking, taking pictures of me.
I didn't even. No, I'm not.
Oh, hello.
We did it
We
at
got
the
some
Zoom
drama
meeting we
here.
had for Thanksgiving.
She's still crying about that every night. I have to hand her the
That was
tissues.
so cute. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You were
Michelle,
making
are you
fun of
betraying your
me.
mother's trust?
I wasn't making fun of you. I was just like, this is just this is the state of the world, is Thanksgiving via Zoom.
And I can't get my settings to change.
I mean, you couldn't, Mom, and it was really cute.
We still need to do a Zoom picture for the Christmas card this
I don't
year.
like how
Yeah, that's true.
the toolbars are not there until you like put your cursor up in the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that wasn't really the problem with that.
No, if I had been up there, I would have saw the settings up there.
Okay.
My brother just texted me, Eileen is killing it.
Yes, Mom, you're a hit. I'm getting a lot of texts about you.
They brought Russell in the pits.
Uh-oh.
My
That's
God.
it. He's done now for a podium
He's screwed.
finish.
Why?
What? Why is he pitting now?
Oh
I
my
don't-
gosh.
I don't understand the strategy.
I don't know. He might have had a puncture. I don't know.
Hmm.
Let's see what.
Oof. Well, now Sergio's definitely winning this race. Oh, and Stroll is in third. Carlos,
I
pass
hate when
him.
they
We gotta
show
get him
the
off.
team- the
We gotta
radios
Get him
on,
off
they
the
don't have the
podium. Get him
captions.
off.
Why don't they have the captions? They just say the radio is on.
Oh my God. Yeah, they haven't been captioning some of these chats.
Yes, Matt.
Yeah, and I don't like when they do that because I'm trying to broadcast here. I got the
Please put a
headphones
formal
on.
request in.
Yes, I agree. Hot take here. Eileen has been killing it 24/7, folks.
Yeah, I mean, look at me.
And now I'm on her side. I don't forgive Michelle for what you did to her.
I don't think it was embarrassing at all. People loved that.
It sounds fun.
Yeah, you didn't even come like, you know who really embarrassed themselves, Mom, is Aunt Suzanne playing Quiplash. I don't think she scored a single point.
She played
shit.
Whiplash with you?
Yeah, we were waiting for you guys to log on to do
I
Quiplash.
didn't know that the adults were invited. I thought it was just the kids.
No, Aunt Suzanne was serving up some answers. Out of left field is an understatement.
Oh my gosh, I'm bummed. Did you know we were allowed to play that?
No,
We're probably gonna do it.
I'm sorry. I'm just crying here for George Russell.
Well, hey,
Go into
he
the
just got the
pits.
fastest lap down in P14.
But
Oh
it
my
doesn't
God.
matter. If you're not in the top 10 for points, you don't get that point.
I know. I'm just trying to give a silver lining.
6 laps. There's only 6 laps.
He's screwed.
You know what Red Bull should do is that they should get George Russell off of Williams.
Ooh.
Look, even Botas isn't. He's not top 3. What?
But Christian
Yeah.
Horner will never be happy because he is a serial
Sociopath.
killer.
Yeah. His bloodlust will never be satiated.
Nope. Once you taste it, once you have a little taste, it'll
A
never be enough.
little taste.
Uh-oh.
Well, what's
Isn't
going on
it
here
with
now?
Russell?
is. It doesn't look good for
Incorrect
Russell
tires.
right now. Wait, what?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so apparently, I guess what happened here was the reason Russell had to come in was because his pit crew screwed up with the type of tires they were supposed to put on the car.
What is up with Mercedes?
What the
Yeah.
hell?
I don't know
Mercedes
what's
started
going
the
on.
day at P1 and P2, top of the grid. Now look at them.
Maybe they all think they have COVID, so they're all thinking about they're all checking their breathing instead of
That's
the
Toto,
tires.
right?
They're doing the breathing
Yeah,
test.
it's
They're
not
like,
up to Toto to
"What?"
change the
I
tires.
know, but he's
His
gonna be
engine.
mad.
Oh yeah,
He's. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't be happy. This has been some bullshit.
I can't wait to see this portion of the Netflix talk.
Oh, look, he might be able to get into top 10. Come on.
Come on.
Toto's like, as you know, I don't believe in yelling at the
20
team, so I
seconds?
brought
No,
in
that's not
Gunther
gonna happen.
Steiner to yell at the Mercedes.
He's like, most problems are usually a team thing, but this is the exception. I'm going to kill whoever did this.
Tonight, someone dies.
well, at least he passed Antonio Giovinazzi.
Giovinazzi.
Excuse me.
Antonio
Excuse me.
Margheriti.
Michelle, can you hit us with a little Scuderia Ferrari?
Yeah, how is Scuderia Ferrari doing?
Horrible.
Yeah, that.
Vettel is in 11th.
Leclerc got out immediately, and Vettel's been in friggin' 12th and 11th the whole race. Oh, and George Russell just passed Vettel.
Dad, I'm getting requests to meet Sandy the camel. Where's Sandy?
Oh yeah, can we get some Sandy action?
Next week, she's going to be so happy when Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, Sandy's from Abu Dhabi. That's where she hails from.
Oh yes, Bob gave
That's her home desert.
biography.
Vibes for you. She's from Abu Dhabi.
Next week, since we're in Abu Dhabi, my screen name will be Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
That's some streamer stuff. Okay, Bob has already signed on for another stream, so
I was about to formally ask him on air if he would be down to come back. I invited Jesse too, because we need that racing goss.
Mom, you need to be on the stream too, because I've just been getting floods of texts saying you're stealing the show.
I've been saying it since this started. Eileen's a scene stealer.
Oh my gosh!
There we go.
Stop it!
Eileen, don't worry. I'm not going to take any screen caps of this.
Well, once Michelle's on from the beginning, that's what you're missing. Michelle didn't get to start with you. Your
That's true.
banter.
I was missing Michelle, if I'm being honest.
I mean, our viewers love a little bit of chaos, so for me to not be here and to sign on an hour in, and also to not have access to the race.
We wouldn't have it any other way. All right, so we're not on the last lap. We're on the second to last lap, right? We're about to be on the last lap, though.
We need to pass the gas.
Yes, we
gas
do.
Is in 10th, so we got to pass gas.
Okay, we need Russell. We need Russell.
It'll be his first point.
Here we go. Here we go. Not to spoil anything, but he just passed gas on my broadcast.
Woo! Oh, here he comes.
George Russell finally going to get some points on the board.
Points on the dang board.
Points on the dang board.
I bet Toto is going to be like, listen, George, you did everything right. Like, I guarantee that conversation is going to be.
Oh, no, absolutely. George literally didn't do anything wrong. Bob, was that you were saying?
There are those sound effects.
For the last lap of this race, all sound
effects
provided by
now's the time to tell you that my dad is the vocal Foley artist for Pixar's Cars.
Hey, this is information I needed to know at the beginning.
Here we go. George Russell's going to get his first point in Formula One racing, fastest lap, and he's in 10th place. Nice. So I'm like, holy guacamole, this is like unreal. Although Checo is the real guacamole here today. So
what does to be the real guacamole mean?
Oh man. When you're the guacamole,
how come you've never told me that I'm the guacamole?
Uh-oh.
This is my trauma coming out here.
You're the Chow Sao Bao. But it's
okay, that's better, honestly, in my opinion. I'll say
you guys let me know when you're caught up, because the race just ended for me.
Yep, it's Perez over the line.
Wow, good for Perez.
And Michelle's date from last night in P2.
Russell 9th, baby.
No way,
another
really?
notch.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a real.
This is a crazy race.
This is a real pick and mix of a podium, huh?
Where's Lewis?
Here's the thing.
He's probably.
This is going to be Racing Point. This is going to put them even further in third place in the constructors' standings.
Yeah.
Going to get some of that prize money at the end of the year. Esteban Ocon, Michelle's date, in second place.
I think that I should start contacting him and be like, we had a good date on our dream, and then you podium.
I was going to ask, you're going to text him back?
You should post that on Instagram.
Imagine what would happen if we went on a real date. You'd get first.
I think it would be. Oh wow! Wait, this is
at least fastest lap.
At the very least, fastest lap, yeah. Oh yeah, got to get something.
Let's aim a little lower first.
And then, unfortunately, Canadian villain Lance Stroll in P3 to round out the podium.
We hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
It's just nice for
but it's nice.
Point.
And hey, Eileen, your boy this one, Sergio Checo Perez.
I know. I'm happy for him. He better get a ride next year.
I mean, I don't see how he's not. I don't see how no one would pick him up at this point.
I don't know.
He also has really good sponsorship.
You know what?
Yeah, he brings in money.
Yes, that's right. But he was very humble about it. He was saying, so if I can't race, I'll do, test driving. It's okay.
Oh, wow.
The next year, maybe.
I think both Red Bull and I think that both George Russell and Sergio Perez would be really good picks for Red Bull. But between the two of them, I'm sorry, I'd rather see George Russell get it. But Sergio has done better consistently this season just because he's been in a better car.
That's true. He has.
Yeah, the Williams cars are not good, right?
They're bad.
You can only go
One
so
could
far.
almost be bad.
Again, they're down at 17th and 18th again.
That's crazy. I mean, look, there's some teams that just, let's be honest, we know where they're going to end up.
I mean, they're obviously going to be rebuilding for, I don't know, my entire adult life. But, now they have new owners, so...
I'm going to be friggin' dead, and then they'll just start getting P10.
They'll come back. They will come back. They've always been a great team.
There he is. Let's see if he jumps off.
When the budget caps hit, it will be interesting to see what happens.
I like how they always do fireworks.
That's an opportunity.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, still, if you can't, even if you're on the same money-wise level playing field as other teams, you still have to. It's all about management. It's about figuring out, making right decisions with the cars and everything. And Mercedes, they're good at that. So I could still see them being on top, if I'm being frank.
Very happy.
Bob, what were your overall thoughts of the race?
It was interesting. The outcome, it was kind of cool to see other people on the podium. And congratulations to Checo. That was good for him. After last week, after taking that hit with 2 laps to go.
And Ocon,
right.
too.
Yep. And Ocon, he came, but look at that's an amazing finish for him. That's fantastic. I mean, Racing Point looks like they're definitely to be reckoned with, and they've been making improvements the whole season. They really have. So, I'm pretty impressed. Their drivers are good, but now we have Vettel there next year. We'll see what that does. We'll see how Vettel handles these cars. It's good. The whole thing is interesting. It's going to be an interesting mix.
Oh yeah.
But today.
Oh yeah.
This track definitely. The track itself was kind of interesting. I don't think. After hearing Bottas yesterday, he actually called it a Mickey Mouse track. Because of its simplicity.
Damn, throwing some shade at Mickey Mouse.
And its length.
Mickey Mouse, one of the famously most emotionally complex characters of postmodern America.
Yes, exactly.
There's Iago, then there's Mickey Mouse.
There's Iago!
I mean, he's no Grogu.
He's no Grogu. Also, a lot of nuance there.
Yes.
I thought his name was Greg for a little bit, and that's the name of my dad. I'm like, Dad, Baby Yoda's name is Greg.
A consecutive race where a team had two
Michelle, I
podiums,
know
right?
you were on,
Last
came in
week,
late and stuff, but what are your thoughts on the race?
Yeah, you had.
What are my thoughts on the race?
You had 2 Red Bulls last week.
Okay.
Want to get that analysis.
Racing Points.
Yeah.
Listen,
I keep calling it turning point.
This is, I'm happy for Perez. I don't like that there are 2 Racing Point cars on the podium just because I cannot stand the Stroll dynasty. But listen, nothing but respect, okay? I may not like you, but I respect you, okay?
It has to be a decent driver.
George Russell was absolutely robbed. I cannot wait to see whose head will roll at Mercedes for this problem. I really want to watch the after-race interviews to see how Toto's feeling and see just boiling under the surface is really what I pay to see with Toto, and the control.
Yeah.
Like the control with which he presents himself in Mercedes is unbelievable. I someday hope to have that amount of emotional intelligence, but so I'm excited for that. And
Mom.
I'm really sad for George.
That's
and
But he still
Ocon.
drove well. George still drove well.
For Dad.
Ocon, all I gotta say is it is what it is.
Stroll's
Okay,
dad.
I had a dream where we went on a date.
Maybe.
But well, you got second. Okay, not only did you just podium, but you got second. Okay, so I'll just let that speak for itself. I'll let the hard data speak for itself. I don't want to say always that correlation is causation, but I feel like maybe this is one of those moments where it is based on my sample size of one occurrence. So I'll let the data speak for itself. Okay.
My thoughts and head nods exactly. Eileen, what were your thoughts on the race, Eileen? I gotta hear this.
She had to go make a box, so she pit stop. But
she's boxing right now.
She's
boxing
right now. So
honestly, this was a crazy race. It started off insane, and we had a real wacky race in our hands where I truly didn't know what was going to happen. Good for Sergio, good for Ocon, both professionally and personally, depending on how Michelle's dream date went. And Lance Stroll,
I don't know if I feel like I am worried. I have to go get another COVID test because I'm so scared about that dream where I went to this one party. Everyone was sipping champagne and not wearing masks at this F1 party.
You have to stop doing those tests. Your nostrils are going to get extremely large.
Okay, but one thing I'm not going to get is COVID.
Very true. Well, not unless you guys keep going to that Formula One party.
Not unless I can't. At this rate, I'm not going to be able to come home for Christmas because Christina texted me the other day saying that they were at Kyoku. Stop indoor dining.
Good heavens.
Well, folks, my mask on most of the time.
We sat away from each other. We sat across from the table. What are you doing with? Stop it.
Yada 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 yada.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, Eileen, are you back here?
I'm back.
Can we just get your? I need to know what your thoughts on the race were. I have to ask.
Well, I'm very happy there weren't any accidents because I really thought because of the track was really tight, and I just thought after.
Sounds like there were accidents at the beginning.
Yeah, but nothing life-threatening. Nothing where we thought someone was hurt.
Slight shunts.
I mean, nothing compares to last week. That was
absolutely not. I mean, Grosjean's car blew up. Stroll went upside down. Sergio's car caught on fire. Nothing like last week happened.
Right. But I just thought, because everybody was going so fast, if you watch the quals, which you did, their times were so close together. So they were like on each other's backsides. And I was glad to see some new people on the podium. You can't always have Lewis and Valtteri all the time up there. Right?
We needed George up there.
I know.
I feel very disappointed for George, but based on what happened with him, and then even before that, what happened with Bottas, I don't know what was going on in the Mercedes garages today.
Right.
But
I felt bad for Bottas. Here's his time to get first because Lewis isn't in the picture, and
I think that George Russell dominating him today will really cause Bottas to look inward.
Oh, believe me,
he better.
Looking inward.
He has an external locus of control where it's like, oh, if only Lewis wasn't in the picture. Oh, it's all about Lewis. Oh. Well, guess what, hun? Lewis wasn't there today, and you still weren't getting in first.
Guess what, hun? Indeed.
You gotta give Valtteri a break because I think that the strategy today and the whole whoever was watching the tires didn't do a good job.
Apparently, we had the intern on tires strategy today.
Apparently, I think Lewis was doing the tires today.
They just showed a clip of a shot of Toto talking to the Racing Point. They just showed Toto talking to the Racing Point team principal, and I'm assuming he told him, "Enjoy this while you can. For next week, you will die a horrible, fiery death." But before then, someone in my garage
there he is.
heads will roll.
He's talking to Lance's dad.
Oh, his nemesis, Mr. Stroll.
Oh my God.
But you see, as much as you may not appreciate Mr. Stroll, he does a lot for the sport because he actually owns a team. And without people owning teams, we wouldn't have all this drama. And,
at least Lance can drive. He's a good driver.
You know,
he's not like
Perez, Ocon in second, and Stroll in third. Ricardo was fifth, Dad. He started seventh. You sold the golf cart? Sorry, now I'm getting my own drama at my house.
You sold the golf cart.
Oh my God.
Woo!
What was this, a back alley deal?
Mr. Matt.
Wow, your dad always brings one chaotic visual per stream.
My dad's a visual performer.
He asked me what was the brand.
What was the brand?
Performer.
I said it was the Columbus.
The Columbus?
He said I didn't ask you who you bought it from.
Wow. My dad's wild. I'm not going to repeat what he said. But thank you guys so much for joining the coverage. God.
This is a disaster.
This is exactly what I wanted, though. Thank you guys so much for joining. I want to thank Michelle Bennett and Eileen Bennett and Bob Bennett and the whole Bennett clan. And even if the Bennetts who weren't on camera today, thank you all for being Bennetts.
And Jess was there too.
Oh my God, Jesse Roth, who was fantastic today.
And Sandy the Camel.
And Sandy the Camel. And my dad for showing us a wild
sounds like we're gonna get the whole fam back together for next week too, which is fine.
I'm down if you guys are. At this point, I demand Bob and Eileen show up.
I think it's good to have a novice on board too, because then for people that just join your podcast,
I'm the novice, Eileen.
You seem very well.
I'm just trying to keep the ceremonies going.
Don't act like you guys can't compete with the best of them, aka me.
I would never call Michelle a novice.
Tree. It looks really good.
Tree.
Do you like our tasteful non-denominational bow on the top?
Do you like it that it has white lights and not?
Yeah, I don't like colored lights. I like tasteful white lights.
I'm not sure. I made that change.
They screwed up on that end.
But maybe.
Yeah, well, Mercedes had other problems too. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining the broadcast.
Ciao.
Ciao. We'll see you next week when we're racing in Abu Dhabi.
As they say in Bahrain, ciao.
As they say in Bahrain, arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Mi scusi.
Scuderia Bahrain. Bye.
Fini.